What's up, John Doe? All right, guys, we're live. Just answering some questions here. Figured I'd do a little live Q&A. Out here enjoying the sunset, the weather. Once you guys go ahead and get in here, let me know if you can hear me as well. Be sure to put that down in the comments section so you can, make sure that you guys are in here. So once we get a couple of guys in here, I'll start answering some questions. All right, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Welcome. Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, put a 1 down in the chat. All right, guys, we're getting in here. So go ahead, leave your questions. All right, cool. Raheem, Ali, it's a 1. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Cool. You guys can hear me? All right, so I'm leaving this open, pretty much just a straight up Q&A. Live stream, I'm out here just enjoying the sunset. As you can guys see back there, it's pretty bright. It's nice weather out in Florida, so I figured I'd enjoy it out here. I know a lot of you guys are probably in snow or something like that. Yikes. Hey, what's up, Emery? Hi, hello, welcome. So like I said, just leave any questions you guys may have or anything you want to chat about in the comments. This is a live Q&A. I DM'd you on Insta. Yes. I did see that. It's really, really long. I've been really busy today. I will respond gaming. So I did see your DM, but I will respond. It was really long. So you got to give me like a little bit to take it all in, okay? So I will be responding to that when I get the chance to. The next question was, how old am I? I am 20 years old. So yeah. What programs do you use? Hey, in the name. Oh yeah, the name you can't spell, Annalise. Yeah. So what programs do I use? Just try it. I use Adobe Photoshop. I mean, I don't know exactly what programs you're asking for YouTube. Are you asking for YouTube or for like dropshipping, Shopify type stuff? Because for Shopify, it's pretty much mostly Photoshop is the main program. Everything else is just Shopify is like default in there, Facebook stuff like that. Oh yeah, the name can't spell. What's popping? Hey, nice weather out. Figured I'd enjoy that. The sunset out here is always nice on this. I'm on top of a parking garage. If you guys are wondering, I hang out here sometimes because a lot of people actually like smoke weed up here. But anyway. Next one, thanks. Does it make sense to start a niche store or random store? I would say start a niche store. If you're just starting out, maybe a general store if you just want to like test some products. But if you guys have seen today's upload already, I talked a lot about branding. And so if you really want to master branding, you need to be doing a niche store. And that's how you can build a long-term profit. Because I've known a lot of different people that try and start like very general stores. They start doing some advertising, and people like, unless it's a super trendy product, it's typically not going to work out in the long run because it's not focused. Okay, so if you go more focused into a niche store, that'll give you more upside in the long run. If you build like an influencer page around it, stuff like that, there's a lot of things you could do there for that. Oh yeah, Black Eye Gaming. Yeah, sorry. Hey, it's all right. I understand. There's a lot of stuff to say. All right, moving along. Annalise, what you thought about my store? Can I make sales? Annalise, remind me what your store name was. I remember checking it out for you, and I think I responded. I try to respond to DMs, because it's hard to respond to everything. I mean, I get a lot of people DMing me. So, prestige. What were you selling? Were you the phone case guy? Because I saw like 3 different phone case stores in the last like week. Yeah, I responded. Yeah, I mean, I typically respond. A phone case store. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably go, like I said, go more niche down on the videos, or no, sorry, not on the videos, on the products. Probably if you're going to be doing phone cases, then go more niche into what type of phone case. Okay, so next question here. Make your all of us who's here, we have to have a mindset which think you can do it. Don't give up. Yes, Dango Tube. Yeah, don't give up, guys. It's gonna take a lot of work and effort to make things work, For sure. You know, I spent months, literally blew like $250 in Facebook ads, just wasted. I mean, even more than that in amount of time and effort and energy, that just amounted to nothing. I mean, that happens all the time. So, with certain things, it's going to take a lot of hard work, dedication for sure. Really, with anything you try and build with any business, make your videos shorter. It's better. CH2S. I mean, see, the problem with making really short videos with YouTube algorithm and stuff like that is that, uh, people prefer longer videos, and YouTube likes longer videos. So I've done a little shorter videos in the past, but it just doesn't do as well as longer videos. So, sorry about that one, CH, but I'm gonna cater to the YouTube algorithm, so I can help as many people as possible. Because if my videos aren't getting pushed, then how are people going to even get any value? So, moving along, then, Braheen Ali, does the product really matter? Is marketing more important than choosing a perfect product? So that's actually a really, really good question. Product is very important. If you don't have a good product, it's not going to succeed. Okay, because like no matter how good your marketing is, if your marketing crap, okay, it's not going to sell. Like no matter how good your marketing is, you can't sell a crap product. But at the same time, if you have a really good product and terrible marketing, you're not going to be able to sell the product either. So I mean, I've known a lot of different salespeople that I've communicated with, and they typically like get a product to sell. Okay, so they already have a proven product. In drop shipping, in this case, you're trying to find a product, or maybe try and see what's trending, find other trending products that are already working for other people. That can also help you. So the product does matter, marketing matters as well, but I mean, neither of them are going to sell themselves. Chef Eddie D, I want to focus on fitness geared towards females, CrossFit, yoga, weightlifting, etc. Good niche. Yes, that's actually a really good niche. It's just going to take you probably some time to figure out like something that's not oversaturated, because in that niche, everybody basically makes all of their money off of Instagram, most people. So it's like it's difficult to really find something differentiated in that niche, just because so many people only make their money on Instagram. So they're going to focus on making a clothing store, everything. Like it's kind of hard sometimes to actually generate a good profit in the beginning in that niche. So as long as you figure out something that's differentiated a little bit, you should be able to have some success. I would definitely say the more specific you can go with female CrossFit, yoga, weightlifting, then that would be better for you, Chef Eddie D. So motivational cases, for example, is necessary LLC. It's not necessary to have an LLC. And someone also asked Emery, did you open a company LLC? I'm from Turkey. I did not ever have an LLC. I will be making an LLC probably for my channel in the near future, because of tax purposes and stuff like that. Not only tax purposes, but also just legal protection. But I haven't had it to form an LLC yet. So I'm not really super familiar with that exactly. You don't have to get started. In the future, you may want to though. So James P, what you mean you didn't open at 50,000 sales like every, yeah. James, yeah, that's a lot of those people, a lot of the quote unquote gurus, they pretty much make like they sell one trending product, and that's one time, and they never do anything else after that. They may not even know that much about Shopify. So how much thanks for that. Oh, Nest Cafe, what's up? I've seen you around. I recognize the profile image. My store is ready. I have $100 budget for ads. Should I start with Facebook ads? You could. If you are already experienced with Facebook ads, I would recommend that. But Facebook ads typically take a little bit more to like put money into. They typically take more money to actually get cooking, to get the pixel data and all that. So I would say do Instagram influencers actually, instead of Facebook ads from the beginning, because Instagram influencers are a lot cheaper to get started with. Just that's probably the best bet there. Nest Cafe 3-in-1. I would do Instagram influencers because it's cheaper, especially in the beginning with like $100 and stuff like that. Just start small. Start with small pages first. Make sure you have a product that's proven to work. Then later you can scale into Facebook ads a little bit better. just because starting with Facebook ads in the beginning, it's a bit more expensive. That's how I blew a lot of money when I first started, was like, oh, let me just do Facebook because that's what, all these gurus are like, oh, Facebook ads are the best. They're good and passive, but it's harder to get to work, at least from what I've seen from some of my friends' experience like that. Raheem, you're welcome. Chef, you're welcome as well. Salo Sanchez. Oh, be sure to like this, by the way, guys. Like this live stream if you've gotten some value already. Subscribe as well if you haven't subscribed to the channel, but I don't know if how would you be watching this if you're not subscribed. Anyway, story ads, Salo Sanchez. I have not really played. I played around a little bit with story ads. I did it on one of my shop's pages. I don't remember if it really got too much of an ROI from it, but I mean, it can work. Story ads are definitely doing better probably now because Snapchat has kind of dissolved a little bit. So story ads are probably doing better than they used to, even because there's more attention there. So I mean, I would recommend story ads if you can figure out how to do them profitably. They could probably work well. I don't know if you want to pay a ton for them though, because they are so quick. Some of the stuff I've seen that's been successful from paid ads, at least on story ads, are more for branding, where they do like 3 little videos and you have to like tap through all 3. Those I've seen do pretty good. All right, moving along in here. Dango Tube, how can we find trend product for spring or regular product in Google Trend? We find trend products. I mean, for trendy products, Pexta.com is the way that you find those trendy products. Pexta.com for trend stuff. Or just if you see it on other stores, that could also help. Guys, also, if you haven't followed me already on Instagram, that is linked below at Brennan_Valesky. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, because why not? More value, DMs, and all that kind of stuff. So also like this live stream if you guys haven't liked the live stream already. Dango Tube, Emre. Okay, Emre, which payment methods are useful for Turkey? For Turkey, I'm not sure specifically. Just look up Turkey payment methods. I'm sure there's certain payment methods and payment processors that work in Turkey well. I've only ever used Shopify payments because I'm in the United States, but it depends on what country you're in, obviously. And at least 70,000 Instagram or influencer costs $15. Is it fair? And at least if the engagement is good, always verify the engagement, because I've seen thousands upon thousands follower pages with terrible engagement rates, and they charge money, and you're not going to get anything from fake followers. So just make sure the engagement's good. $15 for 70,000. Maybe you do maybe you negotiate for like $10. 15's a little high for 70K. I mean, 15's probably better for like a 100 to 150K. So try to get it for $10. You can always negotiate with influencers too. Jamarcus, hey, what's up? I recognize your name as well. Should I do video ad or picture ad? What if I don't already have a video ad for a product? How you can go about making that? Okay, so Jamarcus, I would say do video ad if you can. Video is the way of the future. Lots and lots of engagement on video ads for sure. I would recommend that. What should I do for? Yeah, oh yeah, and in terms of making a video ad, you can literally just do a slideshow of pictures, or maybe even order the product yourself and get creative with maybe a couple friends. Do some sort of video with it. I've seen some people do like flashlight videos for survival niche stuff like that. Nescafe. Oh, okay, so I don't understand Turkish, but I think that's what he's speaking in. Nescafe 3-1. Any chance I could get some discount on your Shopify Mastery course? Send me a DM on Instagram and we could probably figure something out. Because I've seen you before. It seems like you want to get in on the test group. So just send me a DM on Instagram and we could work something out for you. I could hook you up. Nescafe. And at least how can I survive 33% taxes that my country owns? Well, taxes that your country owns, I'm not exactly sure about that one. You'll have to look into that. I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with your country and like what tax structure there is. You're welcome. Emre. Oh, James P. Pexda. Okay, it's Pexda. Pexda. Okay, yeah, Marco already got that. Do you use QuickBooks, Veronica? I've considered QuickBooks for taxes and stuff like that. I have not actually set up QuickBooks for taxes. I just, I'm slacking. All right, I'm slacking. At least for QuickBooks. I mean, I don't really track mileage, so that's like the main benefit to QuickBooks. Whereas other tax, you just kind of put it in. Like QuickBooks is good if you are running a business where you're running a car and stuff like that, where you need to track those types of things. Otherwise, nah, you know. Marco, yep, Pexta, Joel. Brand building versus general stores. Brand building is the long-term play. General stores is good for trendy products. But the thing is like as more and more people get into this, you know, honestly, brand building and building a long-term customer base, that's the way to go. That's how you're going to be able to build a long-term sustainable online business is through brand building, for sure. Uh, James James P. Guys, be sure to like the live stream. I know I've said it before, but you gotta like it. Like the live stream if you've gotten some value from this already. James P. How can you check on engagement for Insta? Okay, so checking on engagement for Insta, look at the comments. If they're legitimate comments from people, then that can let you know that they're actually working. Okay. If there's comments and tags from legitimate people, James, that's how you do it. And at least I want the discount too. I can't be giving out too many. All right. So, but you know, if you guys are really serious about this, DM me and you know we can work something out, okay? Because you know, I, uh, Jamarcus. All right, I appreciate it. Also, another question: how do you find an influencer? Search on Instagram the niche that you're in and try and get into the ecosystem. Okay, maybe go on YouTube, get into the ecosystem. That's how I learned about like fitness stuff like that, at least in the beginning. A lot of different influencers in that niche. You just kind of go through YouTube, go through suggested people. Suggested people, if you click the little drop down arrow on Instagram and follow maybe some of the top people, you just search it, look through hashtags. That's how you can find influencers. It may take a little bit of work. That's probably the best way is just organically searching through Instagram. That's probably going to be your best bet, Jamarcus. And at least entrepreneur phone cases, who should I target? See, you probably want to make sure if you're doing entrepreneur phone cases, if you're really like, I remember your store now a little bit better. You want to make sure that you do like, I'd say like quote type stuff on them, just because that's like the emotional pull that people have. I don't know if you'll necessarily be able to sell just like generic-y type entrepreneur phone cases without some sort of like meaning to them. Quote pages have terrible engagement, so you'd have to go to actual like entrepreneur pages, not just quote pages to promote on. Quote pages are pretty bad. Maybe some of the big ones, but those are probably going to be really expensive in the beginning. So, Base Empire, hi man, what do you prefer, going broad for targeting or using audience insights for extreme niche targeting? Pros and cons. I would say extreme niche targeting. It depends on what your strategy is. Everyone has a different strategy. Okay, so in this game, like super niche has worked a lot for my friends that are more into Facebook ads specifically. I've done a little bit of playing around with them, you know, and I've done some stuff with it. But I would say extreme niche targeting, figuring out a very, very small audience that you can hit, and you know, it'll hit like a brick. Okay, you'll be able to make a lot of profits that way. Pros and cons. I mean, it's upside if you can get the right targeting down. That's why I say influencers are easier in the beginning, but Facebook ads are a great way to scale. And at least, do you think Dan Da Silva is a scam? I mean, I'm not going to talk shit about Dan in this live stream, but I'm not a huge fan of what he preaches. So there's your answer. Rihan Ali, how much would you recommend for testing on Facebook ads? I mean, it could be quite a wide range in terms of testing Facebook ads and stuff like that. There's, I mean, I don't know. It depends on how much. Maybe $100, $200, $300. I mean, under 1,000 should be fine, but I mean, you're going to spend a lot if you're just testing on Facebook ads. So you want to make sure you get some profits first through probably through influencers or some sort of setup like that, where it doesn't cost you as much to get the data. Message above is for testing products. Bass Empire. Okay, so yeah, for testing products, I mean, it depends. I'm really not too sure exactly. I mean, extreme niche targeting, playing around with different targeting has worked for my buddies. Moving along, Roger that, and you're the man. Jamarcus, Roger that. When I purchase a course, yours will be the one. Thank you. I'm just have to secure Baglam in the struggle striving for success for sure. For sure, I understand. I understand. Guys, enjoying the sunset out here. It's nice. So anyway, moving along into the questions here. King Sai, hello, I'm from Syria. I'm living in Lebanon now, and want to thanks for your great work. You're welcome. Thank you for appreciating the content. You know, I try my best. Thanks again. You're welcome, guys. Nescape, what's the biggest figures? What's the? I mean, things have shifted over time for sure. I mean, I'm always reaching for more. That's the thing. Like, you may build one business out and have success with it, and then you want to build another. And that's the thing with like passive income streams. If you can build as many as possible, that's great. But at the same time, like the thing honestly I've been struggling a little bit with is like delegation, because you kind of get yourself caught up in so many different things, and then sometimes you're like, oh crap, I need to make sure that you know, that you're not forgetting one thing or the next thing. It's a lot to keep up with. Like time management for sure. Something I might make a video on that eventually at some point, on how to deal with time management, maybe virtual assistant type stuff like that. That could probably help you guys. And Elise, with how much did you start? I mean, when my first Shopify store, I blew like 250 bucks in Facebook ads. Didn't really get anything from it. And I mean, probably a couple months worth. I mean, I probably spent like a total of 400 bucks for my first store, maybe 300 getting it started in the beginning. I mean, you could change it. You could change it. Like, if you get better, it's not gonna cost you as much to start another new store. But you know, hopefully from watching my videos, you don't blow as much money, you know, wasting time with certain things. But it's a learning process. I mean, it could take like 4 or 5 months in the beginning, really like figuring it out. You know, courses, videos, all that stuff can just help you out with the best chance for success. Because at the end of the day, I can't guarantee everybody's gonna succeed at this. You know, it takes a lot for sure. What's the biggest what niche have you had the health and beauty niche was the one that was really good for me. It depends on the products. I mean, that's the thing. Like, you could kind of jump from niche to niche, as long as you know a bit about it, and there's like as long as there's like a good product that you can sell within it, then you should be able to have some success. Moving along, guys, into Joel. By the way, like this live stream if you guys have not already liked it. Hit the like button if you guys have gotten some value. I appreciate it. It's free. Subscribe as well. Leave a like. Anyway, guys, moving into the other questions. Django Tube. Almost said Django. I actually love that movie. If you guys are familiar with Quentin Tarantino, Django Unchained. It's kind of older now, but it's a pretty good movie. I like it. I like all of Tarantino's movies, really. Just open new store. Do I have to make the price high or low? I would say it depends on the products. At least give yourself like a good percentage of margin. You don't want to go like a discount store. You're not Walmart. If you guys are familiar with Walmart, don't go for like super low prices and crap like that. Like, it's not going to appear like your store has any value if you're selling all your products for like under $10. Just like, if people aren't going to buy it at if people aren't going to buy it at $20, people won't buy it at $5. People won't buy it at $3. Like, lowering your pricing sometimes isn't the big deal. It's the value and the way that you present products. Moving along, Colton Crenshaw, who wants to review each other's Shopify stores? Hey, yo, that's for sure. Yeah, honestly, like, do you guys want a free like Facebook group? Because I'm considering making one, so you guys can review stores and kind of like get feedback on each other, kind of build like a more of a community. Just post like a 2 if you guys are interested in me making one. Like I can make one for you guys if you want it. I just haven't made one yet. If you guys want like a free Facebook group for you guys just to post stuff in, let me know. Post a 2. Oh, you guys want it? No, make a Discord. Facebook gets too spammy. Yeah, Colton, message me after the stream as well. Just DM me on Instagram, Brennan_Valesky. It's in the description. Like everything's in the description. Shopify course, my Instagram, all that stuff's in the description. What are your thoughts on Shopify Exchange? I did sell my first store on Shopify, but I didn't sell it on Shopify Exchange because Shopify Exchange, like, there's not that many buyers in it, okay? It's a lot of people selling crap. So I would say if you were to try and sell a store or buy a store, Flippa. But Flippa kind of has high fees, but you should be able to get something sold or purchased if you're doing Flippa. That's more advanced. Nescafe probably. Shopify Exchange, I wouldn't mess really with Shopify Exchange. I mean, you might be able to find something good. Most of the stuff in there is crap though. And there's not really a lot of serious buyers in there from what I've seen. Or sellers, really. It's just people trying to sell garbage. No, make a Discord. Oh, yeah. I already read that. I'm not exactly sure. The thing with Discord is like Facebook's a little bit easier for most people to like. Not as many people know about Discord, Colton, but a lot of people have Facebook, so it's easier probably access for most people. In terms of spamminess, I mean, I'll put up some rules so that like people don't spam crap. You know, it's like should be valuable, like reasonable posts, not just like help me. How do I sign up for Shop? You know what I mean? Like, you know, post like legitimate stuff, not just like, oh my God, how do I make the basic stuff. I understand a lot of you guys are beginners, but no, the sun is down. It's going to get dark. It's going to get dark. I saw someone selling. Oh, okay. Jamarcus, make sure you can only accept them through because a lot of scammers get in. Yeah, that's one thing I gotta be careful with moderation of the group. I'm definitely gonna make a free group now. You guys are sounding into it, so you guys can like communicate, network, and stuff like that. I have definitely been in other groups before where scammers are lurking. So if anyone sees one that joins in from like Facebook and stuff, because it's gonna be really hard to moderate everybody, just like DM me or message me or something like that. Just let me know and I can kick them if you have like proof, But that's like in the future when it's actually made. I have to like make that. I'll let you guys know. I'll probably do like another live stream or something or post. I'll just say it in the next video I upload probably. I'll be like, yo, the group's ready. It's in the description. Not yet, but make sure to leave a like on this live stream if you guys have not already. Like it up. Subscribe as well if you guys haven't subscribed. Bass Empire. I saw someone selling a store that makes 600K for 2 mil. I'm not familiar with that, at least. Bass Empire, thanks for the live stream. Let's say you find a recent winning. You're welcome for the live stream. First off, let's say you find a recent winning product online, Facebook advertising. I see people running ads on that product. I mean, if you could see something already working, try to replicate it. You might even be able to message them and ask them. Most of the time, they probably won't respond though. Share the pie. How do you tackle it? Well, yeah, I mean, so it depends. If your store is good enough, you'll be able to get some of the pie. If you see a lot of people doing it, that means that it's probably a trendy product. If a lot of people are trying to sell it, it just depends. Wow, a lot of questions coming in, guys. Yeah, be sure to keep liking everything up. Leave lots of questions. We got you only got so much time here. Different breed. Is mixing dropshipping and print on demand good? Yes, that can work really good if your niche is working for it. I saw this one fitness store. Someone actually signed up with my Shopify trial link, the 14-day free trial, which if you guys haven't signed up yet, that's in the description as well. But someone signed up through that, and I was looking through, like, because I could see like some of the stores people make, just to like review, like, hey, I'm curious like what people are up to. And one of the stores was this like fitness store on calisthenics. If you guys are one of the calisthenics guys, I mean, it was a while ago. But he had drop shipping and print on demand products, so you could do a mix. It could work. You could have like a hoodie or something like that, or a T-shirt with some sort of cool design, and then also sell like some bracelets or phone cases for your niche. Okay, it could work well. You can do combinations of stuff. Victory, how much should you pay influencer? I actually have a video on that in my Shopify playlist, going over how much to pay influencers, how to contact them, all that kind of stuff. Open your mind how much you need to start dropshipping. I mean, under 1,000, probably under 500. It just depends how long it takes you to learn. I mean, the fast track is probably to check out course. I mean, I have one that I made as well. If you guys want to check that out, it's in the description box. That's probably your best way to at least get started. If you're unfamiliar or you want some like extra help, that can give you like a roadmap, like step by step. But in terms of how much money you need total, it can vary, but it's not really a ton to get started because you're not housing the products. You don't have to invest in the products up front, which is the best thing. That's in comparison to like Amazon FBA. You usually have to invest in the products right away, like a lot of money. So you don't need as much to get started with Shopify, like drop shipping in general, because you're not investing in the products up front. I made 6 figures this year, had no success this year. I mean, Freud, it could be the product. I mean, that's the thing. That's the scary thing, really, is like with trendy products, if you're only doing general stores, that's what you can run into, is you have massive profits one year and then nothing the next. So I would say build some sort of brand, because if you build a brand, that can get you consistency and a customer base. Okay, so if you build that, and that's why I said today's video, if you guys haven't watched today's video about dropshipping dying, that's why, is like people aren't building brands for the long term. Okay, you have good customer service, all that kind of stuff. All right, I'm trying to move through the questions here. I really should have brought like a water bottle because my mouth is like drying up. It's like Africa in here, my mouth right now. How ship to customer fast? Dango Tube, the way you can ship to a customer really fast is to, what you do is you ship some of the products to your house. If you have like a trendy product that's selling really well already, or not just trendy product, I mean a product that's working, you can manually fulfill them, which is what a few of my friends have done, is manually fulfill if you have like one product that's doing really good in comparison to the rest of your store. And then that can give you some faster shipping times, within like 2 to 3 days, like USPS speed. That's the best way to ship fast. Or you could put it in a warehouse, which I'm not super familiar with. There are US warehouses that you can send products to drop ship with, but yeah, I mean, in terms of getting faster shipping speeds, it's going to be you housing the product, either you or someone else in the US or whatever country you're in, if you ship the products yourself. But you have to order them, obviously. So you'd have to invest and know that the product is going to work if you're going to go for that. Because drop shipping in general, there's not really a way to get faster shipping other than that, other than manually fulfilling or paying somebody else to fulfill it for you. That's like faster shipping times, that you ship it to like a warehouse in the US. That's the only two ways pretty much to get faster times. Lion bracelet, yeah, my buddy tried to sell it. Is it still monetizable? I'm not really sure. I haven't looked into it. Go through pexda.com, Pexda, if you're looking for like seeing if products are still working in terms of trendiness. But I mean, that's just for really trendy products. What are your thoughts on Volution? Colton, I have not personally tried Volution. I have looked into it a little bit. One of my friends, actually, who was the one who like taught me about Shopify in the very beginning, like he didn't even really start a store. He just was like, yo, check out Shopify. I'm like, okay. And then like I like went to the moon with it, whereas he just like didn't really do much with Shopify. He just kind of like told me about it. And he was at first like, oh, Volution's better. And I'm like, well, I don't know about that, because like everybody uses Shopify, and like top brands too. Kylie Jenner, that's Shopify store. I mean, I don't know. I'd just say if the majority of the big winners are using Shopify, I would use Shopify. Nescafe, how do we pay with trust to an Instagram influencer? So Instagram actually introduced payments with PayPal, so you can get a refund if anything happens bad. Like you're not like throwing your money away into this garbage pit. Like you have security doing it through PayPal. You can request a refund if some sort of problem has, and the same thing, you should most likely be able to trust like almost any influencer because as long as they have good engagement, they're going to want repeat business from you. So they're not going to try and screw you over because they could get repeat business. You know, if they screw you over on the first deal, they're not going to be able to get repeat business with you. Be sure to like this live stream as well. If you guys have not liked the live stream as well, if you've gotten some value, be sure to like it up. Facebook ads suck. Yes, Facebook ads. It depends, you know. Facebook ads can suck. I'd say it's harder. It's harder to understand for sure. Socialismus Midbach said your name wrong probably, but I've seen you for a while. You've been on the channel, chilling. Pablo, do you read book? If the answer is yes, which ones? I have read. I don't really read a lot anymore. I read a lot like a year and a half ago when I was first kind of getting into. I mean, I've always been into entrepreneurship, quote unquote, but I mean, books. In terms of recommendations, I would probably say what's most interesting to you. That is going to keep you engaged. But in terms of like businessy books, I would say Think and Grow Rich is probably the best one. That one was passed down to me from a family member, so I would recommend that one if that's like one that you want to start with. But don't get caught up too much in reading books. You can waste a lot of time. Like that's the thing. You need to take action at the end of the day. Reading books can help you, but if that's the only thing you do, you're not going to really get any like traction or success. How'd you get started a course? I got started through watching a variety of different YouTube channels and a group like Facebook groups, and like, it was a lot of just trial and error. I didn't actually start like it was a lot of trial and error, watching a lot of people. Back when I started, nobody really had made courses, which made it harder, which kind of sucked. Like I would have bought a course if they weren't like all like $5,000. Like that's all people were offering when I got started. It was like $5,000 mastermind one-on-one stuff, and I was like, no, I'm not going to spend 5K on a course. Like, not happening. Like 5K is a lot of money. So especially for a course. I mean, but at the same time, it depends. Like if the value is there, 5K would be worth it if the value is there. But it's hard to justify spending 5K on a course. I mean, that's why my course is really reasonably priced in comparison to that. Do you do Google AdWords? I have not done Google AdWords. I was going to test it out. That's just something I don't really have a ton of experience with. How old am I? I'm 20 years old. Pex, hola, habla español. Sí, un poquito. I speak a little Spanish, not a lot. I learned a little. I'd honestly like to like go to a Spanish country and try and learn the language. My girlfriend actually speaks Spanish, so I should, honestly, but I just don't. Probably going to wrap up the live stream soon here, guys. It's getting dark out. I'm going to answer a few more questions, but if you haven't liked this already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, check out the links below as well. Like follow me on Instagram at Brennan_Valesky. Everything's in the description. Course, Shopify, free trial, all that kind of stuff. Like up the live stream, but check out all the links below. So I'm going to answer the last couple questions. Yeah, as you can see, it's kind of getting a little bit dark out here. So got to kind of wrap it up soon. But I don't have a Stripe account. Shopify payments. You don't need a Stripe account for Shopify payments. Are you in a Walmart roof? No, I'm on a parking garage. You can see there's like cars and stuff. Some people, cars. Parking garage. Are you going to leave the direct in the channel? Not exactly sure what that means. Links are below. The videos, any of my videos or my recent videos have like everything. Are you street? I don't know what you mean. Forever. Are you SJ? No, I don't know. I don't exactly know Are DM on Instagram. Hi, home. Are you? Hello, Saif. Uh, Thanks for the info. Yeah, really appreciate it. DM. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you guys soon. Like up the live stream if you haven't already. I can only answer so many questions. If you guys have any other things, you just follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be doing live streams probably, at least once a week. They're kind of fun for me. Plus, I can give you guys some direct value, help you out, and stuff like that. So, anyway, guys, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, check out the links below for course, Instagram, all that stuff. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. DM me if you have any last questions. Sorry, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.